What up, JSD50JPN, JSD50JPN, and the house right now. I'm gonna just continue off. So that he was telling me about the houses and stuff, right? And I was really tripped because I ain't gonna lie, man. His sister was beautiful, and her business. She must be real rich, because I'm telling you, she was just straight up selling diamonds and precious stones and semi-precious stones and stuff, and she had some big rocks, and I was like, wow, and it was just a trip, and I was just thinking to myself, all these other foreigners coming here, and I'm sure, they talked to her because where her booth was, it was like right where the escalators come down and go up, so everyone, wow, you guys see that white car that just went by? That was the police. Wow. And anyway, they how can I say that? So I know she had money, and he was selling a lot of clothes, and he was there for many years, so I know he had money. So I'm just thinking to myself, all the foreign guys that come in there, and the people that come in there, and even the Thai guys, you know what I'm saying? Because Thai, everyone thinks Thai is a poor country, and maybe on a big scale it might look poor, and there might be people who are not so poor, and it's a big divide. But there's a lot of people out there that got money. Because people out there balling and stuff, and it's not like the States where, of course there's some corruption and stuff like that. I'm sure there is and stuff. And my friend, one of my African friends, his brother was selling rubies from Africa, and they say that actually they say that African rubies are the best, but everyone's into like Burman rubies and all that stuff. But he was saying like they used to had to pay the police and stuff money because they would always come and stuff. But that happens to a lot of people, but still are a lot of people out there that's making money because the cost of living wasn't so high. Back then it wasn't so high. I'm not sure what it is now and stuff. And like the girls, like the last time I went out there, everyone was driving around in new cars and had these cell phones, and the cell phones were going for like $300, $400 and stuff like that. Everyone was dressing nice. These guys were, balling and stuff, and everybody was just doing well. So I was like, wow, that's good. And I'm sure they had a lot of money. And I was just tripping, like, well, why he offered his sister to me, And I talked to her about it. She was just laughing. She's like, well, if you want to marry and this and that, and if my brother doesn't mind and sure and all this stuff. I was like, oh, I can't, because I just couldn't think about getting married again, even though I ended up doing it. But I was like, wow. But it was just a trip, And I'm saying, as you older men, there are a lot of women, that's around the world. Women in your town, they treating you like crap, and police got looking all down on you, and everybody looking down on you because you're older, and they think your time is gone. Man, your time is not gone. You're just in the wrong place. You need to get up, get out, establish some kind of business, maybe an online, with the Google ads, and get an online thing going, and go to Thailand and do some business, and sell your products online, and make sure you put them ads up there and talk about your life. And if you got an education, you can go out there and go to school, and again, or it's a lot of stuff. A lot of people are doing it, and the girls out there, especially if you're American, you shouldn't have no problem, because the women out there, they're not into age and stuff like the American women are and stuff. I'm 28 and you're 45. You're too old for me. Women out there, they're 28, and they just want a mature man. They don't want no guys their age and that might be immature or outscrewing their best friends and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that older men won't do that, but still, you have a lot to share with them, and they can have things that they can share with you and stuff too, and both of you can learn, and you could take trips. There I go, again. But if you don't know, you better know, or you better ask somebody. But anyway, you could take trips like in Thailand too. You could take trips all over Asia, to different places. You get on the plane and fly different places, or just get on take those tour buses they have, and you can drive to different countries and stuff, and it's really cheap, and the food is good. You get you a nice apartment, one bedroom. It can be real big, real nice. You don't really need hot water because it's always hot over there. The water is warm and stuff like that. And if you just don't get in trouble, the police won't bother you, and things like that. You can go to, they call it tuk or something like this. It's a weekend market, and you can go over there. And like this one girl, she's half African and Thai, and I went to this African bar. I think I told her about it, but I was there just chilling and stuff, because one of my friends took me over there and stuff, and I was just chilling. She came over and started talking to me, man. I ain't lying, she was fine, and we just started talking. She ended up coming home with me that night, and the next day we woke up, and she told me about her business, I'm like, what kind of business you do? She said, oh, I sell clothes and stuff, But she told me where she go get these clothes at. She said like 3, 4 in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, something like that. You can go get shirts that might cost, I think, like 20 cents to 30 cents, and then she take them and go to a swap meet or wherever, and sell them $3, $4, $5, whatever, and she making a lot of money. And she had this pouch on it. It was just full of money and change and stuff. She said, yeah, this is all money. I said, really? She said, yeah. And she let me feel. I said, wow, it was like all hard and stuff, And she said, I'm out here balling and stuff. But, it was really kind of hard for me to believe it because, that American, what was it? The American thinking was still in my head and stuff, And because she wasn't dressed nice or nothing like that, wasn't wearing a suit and wasn't bling blinging and all that stuff, But we hung out for like the whole week I was there and stuff. And, it was just interesting. You meet these other girls, and they'll start telling about the colleges they go to, and or the business they have. This one girl, she told me she was in investing and wanted me to invest like $5,000 to do something. I was going to do it, but I thought about saying nah. But I should have did it, whether she would have took my money or not. Took a chance and stuff. Because every time I went to Thailand, for some reason, we always ran into each other. So it wasn't like I wasn't worried about running into her. But you're older, man. There are a lot of things out there, and you don't have to just sit at home. It don't even matter how old you are. Don't. If you're not happy where you at and stuff, then, just move and go to another country, save some money, you go, come back, and go, and you go out there and you eat well, you exercise, you get your body in good condition and stuff. If you happen to get married, they got doctors and hospitals out there. And the girls, they all know the laws and stuff, you learn the language, understand the laws, and, because you are American, there you go. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. And, because you're American too, you can do a lot of business, and it's really interesting how people hook up with other people from other countries as an American and just get rich. Get rich, because these women overseas, they are educated, they are not dumb. And I'm not saying the women in America are not uneducated, but what I'm saying is that they are, they out there balling. They out there hustling for their money, with the knowledge they have, and they understand their people, they understand the customers, they understand, what sells, what don't sell, because Thailand is a manufacturing company, a manufacturing country and stuff, so it's just really, really, really interesting, and just don't sit at home. And like all you guys, if you have felonies and stuff, whatever, just get your, save some money, get your records sealed, make some petitions, and, see if the government give you your rights back, because you did your time for your crime. So, and, travel, maybe you can't go to other countries. If you get it sealed, you can. If you can't, then, you just gotta do the best you can, but still, there's ways to make a lot of money. You can always go to Tijuana and find you one of them girls down there, do business and stuff like that. You might not can't go all the way into Mexico City, but you never know. And people go different places and make lots and lots of money and stuff. So don't